Video diary, Friday, June 21st, 2024. Well, I had chemo yesterday. I don't know if you can see my face. I'm puffy, swollen. I'm kind of red all the way down to my chest, kind of. It's kind of part of it. Getting pretty fatigued and tired. I think you can see it in my eyes. Pretty tired, but again, it's part of it. Uh, let's see, there's a lot to cover actually, especially on the clinical trial front. It's been kind of a little roller coaster actually. So, I want to say, Thursday. After chemo, kind of late in the day, the Sarah Cannon people in Nashville called me and said that I didn't qualify for the trial. You know, the big one I've been waiting on. Get the microphone a little there. And yeah, it was disappointing. Pretty disappointing, actually. I was like, okay. So they said they were gonna try to sign me up for like 3 more. There were three that I was kind of eligible for, but there were a lot of caveats. Caveats were, well, they're not specific to sarcomas. They're like just general ones. And there was a wait list. Most of them were waitlisted. All these things. But anyways, we went through the questionnaire, and the lady was like, "See what we get." I was like, "Okay, cool." Friday, called me and said, "Well, we got you in one." Oh, okay, great. Or maybe that was on Wednesday. Oh, okay. All that was on Wednesday. And Thursday was like, after chemo, we got you in one. Okay, great. So after 4th of July and stuff, well, paperwork, blah, 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 blood work, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Let's rock and roll. It's not a perfect one. It's not the one that I was a really good candidate for, but it's something. Today, I get a call from the scheduler. And here's kind of the kicker. She was telling me, yeah, we got you in. We'll get you scheduled for the blood work and sign the legal documents and all that stuff. But the bad news is you're going to have to do another biopsy. I was like, what do you mean? Was there something wrong with the previous one? She was like, yeah, actually, the sample they took from your lymph node actually showed no cancer. I was like, so you're telling me we went through this whole, put me through surgery, anesthesia, all this crap, and they got a sample that wasn't cancerous? She was like, yeah. Like, well, that's great. So then that brings you back to like, well, maybe I do qualify for that really good trial. It's just that they got a bad sample. So we're gonna do all these paths in parallel, like new biopsy, which I don't want to go under again, but whatever. I guess I got to do this shit, and then try to requalify for the original one, qualify for the new one that I did it for, and maybe something new pop up. I don't know. It's just frustrating because it's been a 6-ish week delay in basically what comes down to bad data, and I just want to do it faster, better. You know, people get paid to be accurate. Anyways, so that's the highs and lows of all this, and more be coming next week when we actually develop the schedule and stuff like that. So that'll be good. Dad's coming in tonight, so that's everything on the medical front. I'm gonna feel like garbage this weekend. I can already feel the slide down. Food tastes awful. I'm tired, lethargic. Again, you can see the puffiness here, puffiness in my eyes. I'll get the swelling and it'll slowly go down. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be pretty worthless. Sunday probably even more so. And then maybe by Monday I'll start turning the corner. So it's gonna be a pretty crummy weekend, but I mean, that's how it goes. Suck it up, Buttercup. Dad's driving in tonight, so get him in town. Probably cut some grass. Needs grass cutting outside. Trim up the room. So if he can get a lot of this room trimmed, I can roll it and we can maybe finish that off. And there's really not any much work for him to do around here. I try to just enjoy his company if I can. And mom's gonna drop off the dog here tomorrow because her Miss Christine, Pam are gonna go to the beach. Her birthday cake, which was kind of a sort of a gag gift, went off pretty good actually. I won't get into details about it, but I thought it was pretty funny. And she got her birthday present from me and Rachel, and she's very grateful for that, so that's good. Um, Other than that, just some phone calls with my mom and papa. Really good to talk to them. You know, spoke with them several times about how good their Father's Day was, and I really wish I could have been there because it sounds like there was a big crew of the family there, and it's just always good to have everybody together and enjoy their company. So maybe for the 70th anniversary of theirs coming up soon. Mama's got a birthday coming up on the 29th. She'll be 88. Papa's 93. He'll be 94 in October. So I'm proud of them, man. They like, and me and Mama talked about this. Like they had a lot of good years, like where they were in good health. The worst thing is for someone to hit 70 and just slide downhill and live to 90 and just be in a really poor health condition. Like they were both into their mid 80s before their health kind of kept them at the house a lot. I mean, they degraded. They weren't going on cruises or long travels and stuff like that as much, but still really good health. And they finally have like hit the we're staying home for the most part phase, and that's okay. It's part of it. But if you think about what this success look like as far as aging, I think they are a model of it. You want to have as many great years as possible, and then when your time to really slow down and the inevitable happens, make that as short as possible. And I think, who knows, I could live to be 110. They seem immortal right now. I know they're not, but um, they had a really good, really long run. It's something to be envious of. So I love them and thank them for that. Maybe I'll get a bit of that. Give me a little bit longer run too. Really nothing else going on. I'm pretty slow. Um, let me run through my brain real quick. See if anything comes to mind. Not really. I've managed to stop spending so much money lately, which is good. Um, you know, Tidying up things around the house and little projects here and there can consume you. You have to find a stopping point sometimes. So I think I've done a lot of that, and just looking forward if I can get on this trial to being able to snag up some vacation time because I'll feel better. Like all the chemo symptoms go away, and I won't be as tied to my doctors. So I'll have time for me and Josie to go on a vacation together, and that would be really lovely because it's not something we've done in quite a while, and it's much needed for both of us. So we'll see. That's something to really look forward to. Um, yeah, I think that's all I have for now. So hopefully short and sweet. Love you, Cam.